Hey everybody, an update on the sad passing of George Michael. And this news is that his passing was a heart failure and that he died peacefully, although I'm not sure if it was in his sleep or not, but at the age of 53 on Christmas Day. And the world tributes continue to pour in, but he had first in 2011 gave a press conference where he communicated his concerns about his health, and it is said by other accounts that he had pneumonia as well as addictions and drug overdoses. So, some combination of that and other things we don't know about led to what happened over this Christmas weekend. And there are reports of his health worsening. But tributes come in from everyone, including Elton John and Carrie Underwood, who said that his singing influenced her, and they continue to come in because George Michael was one hell of a talent who made songs that formed the 80s. I was thinking about Careless Whisper, a song that's also titled um, basically the I'm never gonna dance again, and that song was the staple of 80s nightclub slow dance periods. For example, at the Dry Gulch at the University of Texas in Arlington, where I went as an undergraduate, that when that song came on, that horn, you look for a girl and asked her to dance, and you got on the floor, and it was dark, and that was the dance. That was the song to dance to romantically, and dancing with a woman to that song was an indicator that you were serious about that woman. Period. That's the way that went. That's the way that went. So that was George Michael. That was his one of his many musical gifts to the world. You know, and to pass away at 53, it's just shocking. 53. I mean, that man is not old. I don't care what anyone says. 50, 53, 50, whatever is not old. Middle aged, okay. Old, no, not at all. Too young. Well, there's your update. Something else too. Something else I want to communicate that I saw here as I'm talking about George Michael is the Rolling Stone had a list of his top songs that I'm doing this spontaneously. You might say, why didn't you plan to do this? But yeah, I do this in a way where I'm just talking to you, okay? And rather than a show, a vlog. But the point is, the Rolling Stone had this list of what it called 20 essential George Michael songs. 20. 20 essential songs. Here they are. Let's see. The first one, 1984, Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. 1984, Careless Whisper, the song I was talking about, that was the staple of romantic dancing in nightclubs. Careless Whisper, okay? And beautiful song. Again, 1984, Wham! Everything She Wants. Then we've got 1985, Wham! Last Christmas. 1986, Wham! The Edge of Heaven. 1986, Solo, A Different Corner. 1987, with Aretha Franklin, I Knew You Were Waiting for Me. If you haven't heard that song, you've got to. If you haven't heard Aretha Franklin and George Michael singing together in this classic duet, you haven't lived. You've got to hear it. Okay? You just have to. Then there's 1987, I Want Your Sex. I want your sex. Da, 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 Heck of a song. That is a song, boy. And then, of course, there's 1987's follow-up, Faith. You got to have faith, the faith, the faith. Oh, you got to have faith, the faith. Then 1988, Father Figure. 1988, One More Try. 1990, Praying for Time. 1990, Freedom 90. And then a duet with Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, 1991. 1992, Too Funky. 1992, Somebody to Love. It's a Queen featuring Queen. 1996, Jesus to a Child. 1996, Fast Love. 1998, Outside. 2004, Amazing. And that's it. That's the list. But check them out. You've got to hear, again, Aretha Franklin and George Michael in their duet. It's incredible. And, of course, I Want Your Sex. You've got to have those two songs in your head. That's your homework for the week.